Oh! Now, don't try anything stupid, and we won't do anything unkind.
You know, boy, I don't want to get shot, but this is a mistake. I work... Kerosene and tar, Mr. Leviticus Cornwall.
Oh, great.
So you know him?
Who doesn't?
I hear he's rich enough to share the wealth around and not miss it too much.
Oh, he'll miss it.
Okay, why don't you check out around the back? Arthur, help me out here. Are you gonna give me a hand here? Now, let's see what's inside. Okay, we're looking good. Must be nearly 1,000 here.
Shit! Hey! Think I see something!
Oh, great.
Up ahead!
Let's go!
Arthur, let's go! Yeah!
Right, fellas! Come on! We got a lot of company back there. Keep on up!
Well, nice going, Uncle. Most guarded wagon in goddamn history! How was I to know?
They're still on us! Calm down, son of bitches! Come!
Line us up, boys! Get rid of these sons of bitches! Right, boys, come on!
Yeah!
Y'all made a big mistake! Ha! Where the hell are we going? Getting out of here! What kind of dumb questions?
Dig in, boys! Come on!
You're getting away! Yeah! Everyone, stay tight! Wait, sons of bitches!
Are you all right?
Dead man! You can move fast when you can, can't you? Do not let them get away!
Yeah.
Quick! Get up! The trail! Into the woods! Let's shake him and get back to camp!
No, we need to find a place to lie low. We can't risk leading Cornwall's men to camp.
All right!
Yeah.
Whoa! Let's hide in here. Quick! Yeah!
Oh, get out of here.
Careful!
Get out of here. Go on. I'll see you later. All right. Let's get out of sight. Stay until dark, and then we'll sneak out of here. Charles, you keep watch for now. Sure. Well, we, get some rest. All right. Let's try and get out of here. Hey, shit! Absolutely. Now shut up, old man.
Look, I was just trying to...
Shut up. There's a light over by the house.
Damn! Hey, let's just keep this calm. See what happens.
Is this your place? Kinda. And you didn't hear nothing? Why don't you just tell me, partner, what you heard? Go ahead. Tell me what you heard. I don't... Maybe I heard some noises out by the barn a while ago. Ain't me.
Better not be.
All right. Coop forth. Low. Go check out the barn.
Sir...
Place looks deserted enough.
Sure. You head inside, I'll go round the back.
Looks like we're shooting our way out of here, fellers.
This is the end of the line!
Just more on the right here.
Where are they all coming from?
Looks like Mr. Cornwall's gone and upped his security.
We got more of the bastards on this side. Shit, head on the scout. We got a fine box for you, boys. What happened to keep this coal marker?
They were seconds from finding us anyway.
This fella really don't like getting robbed.
Let's just hope we don't run out of bullets.
But we stopped robbing Cornwall for a while. I didn't know we was robbing Cornwall. All right? Hold them back! Do not let them close in on us. There's a goddamn horde of them on the left here. God damn it, you're coming in this way now.
Do that, folks. Out of the way, Uncle. Ain't you glad now I insisted you come along?
Oh, this is it. I'm officially retired. Don't worry, fellers. We ain't going out like this. No goddamn way.
Why? You got another surefire plan for us, Uncle?
They're coming in from the front. Shit!
Fire!
Almost got
Watch
you.
out!
Ah! Everyone I am. You would be.
I've got this, Uncle.
So this is what you call easy pickings, Uncle? Easy pickings for them, more like. I did my research, all right? Yes, well done with that. I'm sorry we ever doubted you. This whole place is catching. Come on, old man! Come on, Arthur! Let's head to the woods! Into the trees! Come on!
Where are we going, Bill?
We'll try to lose him in the woods!
We split up a bit. Try to confuse them. Arthur, with me.
And if you dump Williamson, you're on your own. Oh, shut the hell up!
Quick! Behind these rocks.
They're coming this way.
Perfect.
We need to do this quietly. You take the left and I'll take the right, okay?
Your right or my right?
You see anything? Not yet.
You asked for this!
Sounds like they got some trouble over there.
We better go give him a hand.
You're in a situation here. I ain't gonna miss.
Oh, damn close. Where do you think you're We all still alive?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, I'll deal with you later.
We got some money, didn't we?
Sure, but now we got Cornwall on our backs.
It was an
again.
honest
Hey,
mistake.
leave it. Go on, get out of here. Every man split up. Go on, run, quick.
Good luck, gents.
Stay quiet and move. Yep. Okay, my girl. Here.
Leave. Leave and go where? I've lived here my whole life.
Your life. This what you call this? This ain't no life.
We got work. We are earning money. That's more than most.
Barely enough to stay clothed and fed. I ain't gonna work for the Braithwaites. My
Now this is ridiculous. I'm out of here.
Oh.
Hellfire!
Never ends, does it?
I'm
That's
sorry you
rude
had to
for
see
you.
me like this,
Town
mister.
where
It ain't
everyone's
becoming.
talking about leaving and never does.
He'll come around once he's settled.
Back to it, I guess.
Here, girl. Yep.
Move out of the darn way! Yeah!
Still don't look quite right. I ain't never gonna get the hang of this.
Hey, out of the way. I'm on a tight schedule.
Just relax.
Saw right through your tomfoolery.
Well, that's that, I guess.
Yeah.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now.
And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go. Come on, we need to get moving.
You rest up here, girl.
Are you getting on then, mister? Y'all.
Easy!
Why aren't you getting on the wagon?
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh. Yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course!
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites?
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That bad rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it, serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
These damn flies. I swear they got it in for me.
You could try washing once in a while.
Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open. No, this must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up. Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Yep. Not the nicest fellers in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Go right at the crossroads. Could drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. Bear right again here. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, then take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How will you handle this?
Well, the way I see...
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
See one by the bridge over there?
Think you take this one, Bill.
With pleasure.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So,
Think you're real funny, don't you?
tell me about these.
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Yeah, I'm sure. Where did these sons of bitches come from?
Boys, we're putting you out of business. We're taking blood for
There's more coming up from those huts.
Come on, Raiders, gonna stomp you out!
There are more by those huts. Let's clear them out. Careful there, Arthur. Dead man walking, you are. There's some legs with your name on it. Yeah, that was close. I don't see any more. Do you?
No,
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
fine by me.
Are we getting out of here then?
How does it feel, being a fine upholder of the law?
Not that different to our normal lives so far. Who were those fellers?
Not sure. Probably the people they were selling to. Guess we can't ask them now.
And I thought I was protective over my liquor.
Well done! Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. But my cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece
Finally.
of crap. Come on, move it.
We have a life
Move it!
on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay, on my word. Set, go! You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that. You okay there, old man?
Unless you catch a second wind, this won't be much of a race.
I'm just picking my moment, Dutch. It's sad to think back to you in your prime. Easy there, girl. All right, girl. Go, girl. Come on. So, go.
Oh, I am sorry, son.
Well, spare the gloating, Dutch.
Oh, I'm not a gloater. Why would I laugh at the fact that you haven't learned, after all these years, to ride a horse very well? That is a source of great sorrow to me.
Very funny.
I had fun with you today. Be well. Here? Well, I was gonna say you're like a son to me.
but you're more than that.
Arthur.
You all right?
Yeah, I like this spot. It's a shame we never robbed that bank in Valentine, though.
So, did you miss me, Miss Karen?
Oh, yes. Quite dreadfully. Just crying like a baby every night. Right beside myself I was. Ask anybody.
Really?
No! I miss the calendar boys. I miss Jenny. But the silver lining of it all is that there was no more of you. And then you come back. And that's when I realized that fate is a vindictive bastard after all.
Just a lie.
So, you're back.
Yes, I'm back.
I heard they wanted to hang you.
They wanted to, but Arthur did me right.
Of course. Did they ask anything about us?
No, it was just a local problem. Fella I used to know.
Okay. Well, would you please try to keep away from old people while we're getting this much attention?
I understand, boss. And I'm sorry for being foolish. It was an old thing, and my emotions got the better of me.
Thank you.
Dutch? You boys are my family now.
This stew is decidedly lacking on decent meat, Mr. Morgan. There should be some real good eating. Good job, Mr. Morgan.
Do some goddamn work, will you? I've been working. Do some work, dearie. This isn't a holiday camp.
What's the sheriff's costume all about? Mr. Pearson.
Have a drink with me, Karen.
Good work, Arthur.
I'm okay for now.
My company's not good enough for you?
No, but...
Too fine and mighty.
but Abigail.
We ain't married, you know.
Off of me. You're being an idiot.
Arthur,
Yes, kid.
you got a lot on?
Just hunting for all this hillbilly gold that Dutch and Hosea seem to think is out there just waiting to be stolen. Why?
I got something.
Could be good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was in Rhodes talking to some of the colored folk. They said there's a gang of fools holed up in the swamps east of here who think their war ain't never ended.
The Civil War?
Yeah, apparently it's still raging in these fools' minds 30 years later.
Okay.
That ain't my point. These ignorant fools are weapon dealers. And in their dealings sometimes sit on a decent pile of cash. Yeah, been selling weapons to Cuba and South America for years. Anyway, the old boy I was talking to reckoned there might be a bunch of cash just sitting around. And failing that, maybe a nice stash of weapons.
With just a bunch of crazies guarding it?
Exactly.
Well, worth taking a look at least, isn't it?
That was my thinking. Said it was at some place called Shady Bear, deep in the woods.
Okay.
All right then, let's go rob some food.